Let's go! No Facebook, HcO chegando, cheios de emoções, carregados de amor, atropelados pela energia de hoje.
Pelados?
Largados e pelados, atropelados, pelados, nus, perante o Mestre. Também vira poesia. Falar de Osho é falar de poesia. Falar de meditação é a compreensão poética, não racional, não lógica. E essa emoção que a gente passa aqui, né, Abir?
Perfeito. Primeiro, nossas saudações àqueles que nos assistem neste momento, ao vivo, e depois, como a gente sempre fala, são pedrinhas jogadas na água que se propagam. A gente falar de Osho é falar de tudo isso, é falar de brincadeira, é falar de amor profundo, é falar de amigos,
Amizades das boas.
amigos para a vida. E uma comunidade muito, muito interessante, e também uma coisa de estar consigo também, um ensinamento, né? É isso
Se
tudo.
responsabilizar, né?
Eu gosto dessa coisa da a gente ficar ouvindo as pessoas, porque são 10 mil tons de Osho, como disse o Lakshen em sua entrevista para a gente, né, sobre o documentário.
É verdade.
Cada pessoa vem aqui e fala de uma forma, mas tem alguns pontos, para mim, muito claros em comum. Essa amorosidade que se instala, que a gente sente, é densa, com uma energia densa, que preenche, que banha, que deixa tudo mais luminoso. A vida é mais luminosa. E o Osho nos traz essa possibilidade de tornar a semente em flores, a semente de cada um. E cada pessoa que vem aqui é uma florzinha do jardim do amado Mestre. Vou dar alguns recados aqui. Hoje é a nossa 113ª, ou 113ª, como diria minha amiga, Didi. 113º episódio. Nem posso dizer que é entrevista, porque às vezes tem de dupla, às vezes tem só nossas celebrações, que daí não são entrevistas. No final de cada ano, no último episódio de cada ano, a gente faz uma festa. Então, tem sido feito assim nos 2 últimos anos, que foi 21 e 22, nós fizemos a celebração de final de ano muito bonita. Esse ano, certamente, a gente vai conseguir, né, montar outra bem bonita. Nossos recados normalmente envolvem os agradecimentos, que hoje eu vou passar, porque ao final do vídeo, a gente vai exibir uma entrevista gravada hoje, ao final do vídeo, os créditos são dados ao final, a nossa equipe, etc. E quem nos apoia, eu só queria salientar uma coisa: a Divi apoia a nossa chave Pix, para quem puder dar uma força. Nossos custos aumentaram um pouco, e a gente precisa arrecadar logo, porque tem muita coisa gravada e muito trabalho por fazer. Então, a gente vai tocando na medida do possível. Eu aqui, às vezes, as pessoas, eu tenho que puxar o freio, porque senão eu vou apanhar da equipe HcO.
Mas é que não tem como parar, né, Biro? A gente também
é,
vai conseguindo tanto contato, tanta gente que vai chegando, a gente
é,
fica enlouquecido para fazer com todo mundo.
o que acontece é que a gente tem tenho olhado para isso como possibilidades, porque tem pessoas idosas que a gente está entrevistando, a gente nunca sabe, nem as jovens, nem idosas, nem coisa nenhuma, né? Ninguém garante nada de futuro, então todos que a gente puderem pegar contribuição, a gente vai pegar e espero que a gente consiga completar e passar tudo isso, né? Que a gente consiga, né? E muito importante, então, a gente pede as doações para quem puder. Dívia, põe a chave Pix. Muito obrigado a Sanguinha, que sempre está com a gente. Também recebe seus créditos ao final. Você já compartilhou tudo, Didi?
Já foi, menino?
Tá,
Nossa.
hoje eu disparei a falar aqui. Coisa boa. Não, só um recado importante, tá? Além do recado oficial, que a gente sempre fala, que não está nos créditos, nós não somos um canal oficial do Osho, né? Somos independentes, somos apenas, não temos nenhuma pretensão aqui de definir o Osho, de explicar, de vender, de nada. Absolutamente aqui a gente conta história, a gente compartilha o nosso amor por Osho da melhor maneira que a gente tem de expressar. Então, nós somos um grupo de amigos que conta histórias. Eu sou um contador de história, a Didi é uma contadora de história, 2 contadores de história que se encontraram, que chamam outros amigos para também
Gosta de
compartilhar.
ouvir a história dos outros também. Ouvidores de
Compartilhar.
história também somos.
Sim, sim, porque quem gosta de contar também gosta de ouvir história, porque
Claro.
elas são inspiradoras, né?
É.
Não, mas começou assim, né? E hoje a gente tem uma entrevista super linda. Quem puder, fique até o fim. E uma coisa... Faltou 2 recados aqui antes da gente começar. 3 recados, na verdade. O primeiro cuidem se tiver sobreposição de legendas. Você tem que desativar no seu aparelho, em configurações, desativar legendas automáticas. Para não, a gente coloca a legenda em português e se tiver ativado no seu aparelho, ela vem uma legenda em qualquer língua que tiver lá configurada por cima. Daí fica uma confusão. Daí as pessoas reclamam que a gente não tem como fazer nada sobre isso, a não ser dar o aviso, né? E também, gente, a internet é muito instável a todo momento e a qualquer lugar. O tráfego de dados é uma coisa que as operadoras não garantem, né? A coisa depende do número de usuários, às vezes trava. Não é nada que a gente possa fazer aqui ou na casa da Divi, a gente faz o melhor que a gente pode, cabeia, aumenta os pacotes de dados, tudo para não dar travamento. Acontece que, mesmo assim, às vezes, a legenda fica craquelada. Então, se isso acontecer, no máximo em 2 dias, a gente coloca lá no YouTube a íntegra e já editada, porque a gente tem a gravação original para que isso não aconteça. Tá bem? Então, é esse o recado que eu ia dar. E outra coisa legal, que durante a entrevista com a Gayan, ela fala de uma coisa que a gente fazia o ano passado, em dado momento, que era Kundalini Online. A gente tirou férias em dezembro e não voltou das férias ainda.
Saiu das férias.
Mas, e a meditação é uma coisa tão gostosa de fazer, e mesmo online funciona. Por isso, agora chegou a hora dos nossos comerciais. Eu vou passar para a Didi.
Para você que quer ter uma experiência com as meditações ativas do Osho, uma experiência profunda, de verdade, passando por 14 técnicas de meditação ativa, com 30 dias de dinâmica pela manhã, online, um trabalho lindo de transformação profundo, com embasamento da neurociência, com embasamento de anos de experiência de terapia corporal, minha e do Sananda, né? Nós 2 juntos já estamos, acho que no 12º treinamento de meditações ativas. Também são 3 anos, né, dando esse trabalho e transformando mesmo as pessoas. Tá? É um treinamento de meditações ativas Osho. Começa em junho, agora. Todas as informações, eu vou pôr um link aqui nos comentários, para quem se interessar, quem quiser indicar e quem quiser se transformar. E para quem já medita e quiser rever todas as meditações, estar num grupo, no conforto da sua casa, Então, tá aqui, tá? A gente vai começar esse trabalho lindo e eu espero que alguém se anime para estar aqui conosco. Tá dado o meu recado. É com
Então,
prazer que a gente faz esse trabalho. Realmente.
pois é, a gente passa isso quando ama o que faz, né?
É.
Que bom, que esse trabalho é muito bonito mesmo, gente. Conheço ambos, né? Óbvio, a Dívia, mas o Sananda também. Tem um trabalho muito bonito. Tem muita gente que acompanha ele também. Bem legal. Então, super recomendo para quem quiser ter uma experiência aprofundada com as técnicas ativas do Osho, tá aí, né? Fica aqui o registro e a recomendação.
E a gente vai se deliciar agora com a Gayan. E até o finalzinho a gente aparece aqui para dar um beijo e um tchau, tá bom? Até já!
Welcome back,
Yes, thank you.
Gayan. It's nice
Yes.
to talk to you again.
Nice to see you too again.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Yes.
just love it to be
Yes,
with
I
you.
can
The first one was really beautiful. And
Yeah.
the first thing I want to ask you is that you talk a little about group of mediums that Osho created. How was it? How did it work? And how did you come into it?
Yes. That was in Pune 1.
Wow.
So when it started, I don't really know. To me, it looked like a process. And Osho started calling Radha or Nirvana or Savita, just some girls that were sitting around in darshan when he wanted to hold the people that were sitting in front of him. And then slowly it became more. And then he had the idea of choosing some mediums. And so they were like a half circle around him. And that must have been also around that time when he started the energy darshans. Or maybe it also developed slowly. I can't remember so clearly. So he had a half circle around him and he'd choose people, the girls from there, who sits behind the person he was working on or to the side or whatever. Or he had two people and then two more to the sides. At that time, I was not a medium. That only came later. And I think it came when he started the outfits for the medium, which he developed with Padma. Padma made some drawings and then she was also sewing them. And I think around that time or short before or somewhere there, he asked me to also come as a medium and dance for him. Before the energy darshans, there was the people that were coming and going. And they were sitting always two in front of him and he was giving them energy. There was no talking anymore, like in the darshans in the very beginning. Because it was too much, too many people coming, going, wanting to say something. It was just not possible anymore. And so when he was doing that, giving energy to the people that were leaving and coming back, I would dance opposite to him. And then later all the mediums came and the people for the energy darshan sat down and then he was orchestrating, you know, who was standing, kneeling, sitting where, or was just dancing on the outside, on the half circle. And then later it became more and more mediums. And actually he sent me once out to choose some mediums or look for some girls, which was bit strange for me because I didn't really know what to look for. No, I mean, you know that you like the energy of someone or you don't. But if that person is good as a medium, I had no idea, you know. I mean, how
can I know?
So,
how can I know it?
So I found 2-3 women, and they could come for one darshan, but then they didn't stay. And I don't know why he wanted me to do that. But I always like doing things he asked me to do, you know. It's great because you always think, oh, there must be something in it. And maybe there was something in it and I just didn't notice or whatever.
Okay. Divya gives meditation groups. I also have been part of many meditation centers. And always when we are leading meditation camps or whatever in the name of Osho, the energy is so strong and so beautiful. So I can imagine being close to Osho and being so-called medium, yeah. The energy must be very beautiful and very strong, yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because Osho is always talking about being a hollow bamboo, you know, and that is a very practical thing. You can do that or don't, you know, whatever you can manage, you know, as a medium. That is amazing. And when you feel, I don't know, because it becomes such a soup in the end, because everything is so connected that it's really a soup of bliss in the end, you know, when everybody lies there on the floor. Ooh. No?
Beautiful.
Yeah,
and it's something
because
to develop, to everybody who wants to develop these talents, this
you can
contact.
Yeah, for sure. Because I remember when we went there in 2000, then Garimo, I think it was, had put together something like an energy darshan, but just with us. Osho was not there. No? So she made everything the way it was. And when I came there, she asked me if I want to participate in it. No? And there were a few old mediums in this thing and a few new ones. And it was so amazing to see that we, with our energy, can do the same thing, you know. We can also connect to that space. You know, we, with our energies together, we can do that too. But it didn't last long, you know, then was out of the program. It was too good. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
It was really something. You know, I don't remember who it was, but I think 1 or 2 old sannyasins. There was an empty chair from Osho and everything was the way it was in Lao Tzu, but we did it in the big hall. And people could book for it for an energy darshan. And it was so amazing, really. And 2 people were going around and giving energy like Osho did. And it was just so right, everything, you know. And so, man, we can do it, you know. We are, you know, we just don't dare, or we think no way, you know, or whatever we think. But it's not true, you know. It's a thing of energy, and if we let go of our ideas and things like that, there it is, no?
Yes.
Yeah, that was amazing, no? And also amazing to see how fast it disappeared again, no?
We had an interview with Madhuri, and she was so deep and so beautiful in her talk and in her feeling about it.
Yes. Yeah, she is so very articulate too, because she is a writer, you know. So she has a beautiful way to express it. Hmm?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that about her. Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Also, we interviewed Padma. It was great, just great.
Padma. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
she's a good
great,
one
great.
too. No?
She's coming with a new work. Yeah, new. The Sacred She is the name of
New
new
tarot and new book.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Ah, great.
It's
Great, great.
gonna be released next year, I think. She's still
Yes.
working on that.
Yeah.
Very beautiful interview.
Yeah.
And she tells us many crazy things about what Osho says to her.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Great, great. I think my understanding of that is that love is the bond. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love is the connection. When you are truly in love with Osho, things
Yes.
just come.
Yes. Yes.
But
Even if you don't know the sannyasin very well, if you meet him somewhere, instantly something there, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a dream once with Osho. I was living in Japan, and I had a dream that I came to the ashram and I sat right in front of him, but I was not allowed to be there. And people came to take me out. I said, no, I'm going to stay here. And then he comes, and then he asked me to give him my watch, because he says, oh, I need a watch because I start talking, then I don't know when to stop. I have to. I said, then I just thought, oh, my watch is too poor to give to Osho. It's cheap one. And then he says, just give me your watch. So I gave him. And then in the end, somebody comes to me and said, you have to ask your watch back because he forgets. And I said, no need. He can take my watch, no problem. Yeah. And then suddenly he takes his Rolex and a rope and a hat and gives all to me. And I felt like blessed.
This is Osho.
Then I stayed with that for many, many, many days, like a bliss, you know.
Yes.
So that's what I think what happens when you are connected. Yeah.
Yes.
So beautiful to dream with him.
Yes.
So real.
Yeah, I guess it's real, you know, in a certain way, no, on a different level. But what else can you do, no?
Yeah.
No body anymore, so he takes it another road.
Osho is one that teaches that we have many realities, many dimensions, and many ways to connect.
Yes.
He tells about his death, when he leaves his body, he will dissolve
in all of us. Yes.
That it's a different way of human and material way.
But it's really so tangible in a way, you know, when you meet sannyasis that are really connected in the heart with him.
Yes.
No problem. He's there, you know, he's. What other topics do we have? I don't know. My favorite topic.
Yeah, at the end.
I want to ask you, were you part of the music department in the ashram or in the commune sometime?
Not really. All my friends from the beginning until the end were the musicians. I don't know why, but I think it has to do with my love for music because of the dance. You love music. And I actually, in my life, I have been with many musicians, befriend and also lovers. And of course, the most beautiful is Nivedana.
Love. Really love.
So, just next to Osho. So that is somehow that draws me. And because they were all my friends, Chaitanya Hari and Anubhava. Anubhava I know from Germany, actually.
Yes.
Because he was also living in Bavaria. He was in this house here.
You know.
Coming to visit. Yes.
Yes, I'm looking for him. I want to interview him because he was a mad singer. so beautiful songs he made it. But I don't know what happened to him. He just dropped out. Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped out. Yeah, that was a pity. I don't know where he is. Some people have contact with him, but I have no idea. But he's still in America.
Yes, yes.
With Anita,
yes.
As far as I know.
Yeah, so, his name is Peter McKenna, yeah?
Yeah, that is his name.
Yeah, I want to ask him, but I don't know if what's going to be his answer, but I will try it. I just feel in the right moment to ask him.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he has so many beautiful songs, yeah. Like Mitten says that the anthem of Puna one was Fly High, yeah.
Yes. No, the music group was something incredible. Yeah. I mean, when he was playing, he's so intense when he was playing. In the end, he was standing in a puddle of sweat. You know, every time, every evening, he was just full on. Amazing, something like that. Yeah, total, real total.
He's a kind of mad singer, yeah. He was totally there. You could see it.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, it was a pity that he chose a different way.
Yeah.
Yes.
What to do?
Yeah, I've seen him on the stage with Deva Premal and Mitten once. I think it was called the Rainbow Festival.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, and Deva Premal and Mitten asked him to come on the stage to sing with them. It was really, really amazing. I think that moment he connected again. You could see he was really touched.
I always hoped he would. Yes.
So I'm gonna come for him. Let's see. Let's see what happens. So
so the musicians were always my friends. So I was there, and then in the beginning of Puna 1, I'm a dancer. I'm not a musician. I love music. I play a little piano, which is a long time ago. And I was always thinking there must be an instrument for people that are no musicians,
Yes.
Something to be part of the whole. So when I came to India, a friend of mine gave me a tambura. That I could manage.
It's only one note, one accord.
It's one accord, and you have 4 strings, and you always have a friend that tunes it.
Yes.
So everything was beautiful. And I was for a while, I was totally gaga about that instrument. And my daughter, in the evening when she went to bed and I was sitting there, she had to listen to it.
Playing.
She got so bored that she fell asleep really quickly. So I really got into the tambura. I really love that instrument because you don't find it anywhere else. It's like, you have the harmony of the piece the musicians are playing, and you are just like a carpet, and everything else goes on top of it, And that was nice. So I like to play with the musicians once in a while here, once in a while there. And also I played once for, was that the Prophet? Could have been the Prophet, or one of Khalil Gibran's. When Manisha was reading the sutra, I could play in the background. And I had a beautiful tambura that had 2 big pumpkins and lots of strings, not only the normal 4 or 5 strings the tambura has, but a lot of sympathetic strings. And to tune that, I mean, it's beyond me, but it gives a beautiful sound. And then I had always one of the guitar players also, they could tune it. And that was beautiful for me to have that opportunity to play for Osho.
Wow. Is it recorded?
Yes.
This piece? Is it
Yeah,
easy to
that
find?
was
No.
for every sutra. Osho was it the prophet or the Messiah? I would have to look what it was.
Yes.
Can't remember. It was Pune 2 in the beginning when we were still in Shantazu auditorium. Was really beautiful. And then later, when Osho created the, what was it called? The multiversity, and then he wanted the music events and things like that, all the stuff that Nilam was creating then. And then one afternoon, somebody came to me, can't remember who, and said, "You're playing tambura?" I said, "Yes." "Yeah, we need a tambura for Hari Prasad, no? Because when Hari Prasad came, he had his tabla player and the other flute, and the woman with a little tambura, no? With a small thing, 1 meter or so. And they wanted one from the ashram with a medium-sized tambura. And that was the one I was playing. And that I was, yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so you go to room, blah, 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 and there he's waiting for you. You go half an hour before you play, and then he can tune and blah, 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 blah. So I said to Nivi, "You come with me."
Yeah.
You carry my tambura.
Stay with me, please.
Yes, you told us on the last interview about this.
All right.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
I just love Hari Prasad.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
just
that
love it.
was beautiful.
That's a beautiful record. He played with Amarish, I think is the name of the guy.
Yes. He played with Amarish too. They had some kind of.
There are 2 records. I think one is here and another one is now.
Yeah.
Yes, I just love it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Beautiful. Amarish also played with other musicians. I was very much friends with him. Just before he died a few years back.
Amarish, he died.
Amarish, yeah.
Oh, wow.
We met in Munich. He's a German guy. And then he said to me, after we had a cup of tea, he said to me, "Oh, let's go to the, you say that in English, from the university, they have the art department. And in Munich, there are all these beautiful old houses with huge entrances and stairs and wow, and lots of marble and pillars and all this, no?" So he said, "Let's go there because they have a really good acoustic." So we went there and we sat in the first floor. So everything was open from there. All these rooms were going off, the university rooms where they had their talks and blah, blah, blah. I was just sitting there and he was playing for me the most beautiful concert, one flute after the other, he had a bag full. So it was great. And the people were going and coming and it was just lovely.
Was it in Munich?
Yeah, in Munich, yeah. In the art department of the university. It was just beautiful. I had a few concerts like that from beautiful musicians. I don't know why.
Wow. Sehr schön.
Yeah.
Sehr schön.
Really
Very
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yes. No, he was a beautiful musician, that one. And he played so many instruments, especially all the Indians ones, or the ones nobody plays anymore. I think that's why he had this friendship also with Hari Prasad, because he was really a wonderful musician. And Nivi and him, they were like Max and Moritz. It was too funny. So when they loved each other, they really loved each other. And when they had differences, it was like, no way.
I remember another German guy, Anugama.
Yes, yeah, Anugama is more easy.
I was a student of Brazilian Tatagat, the percussionist. Do you remember him? He was playing Buddha House sometimes to the percussionist. He had samba classes in Lakshmi Villas.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Never heard of it.
Yes, we went to Goa once to play.
Wow, wow.
And Anugama was part of this
Yeah,
group.
yeah,
I remember
yeah.
him. So
Yes.
he's more like into Reiki music and things like that. Yeah, now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh God, I would love to see all these guys again.
Well, with this program, we are just thinking we're gonna have to meet everybody, to join everybody to have a big festival or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah. Yeah,
Nivi?
that would be great. Nivi always wants to make a festival or so, but it's difficult. It's really, to arrange that is really not his thing. He's more the one that dreams up things.
Yes,
Yeah,
we're gonna have a group of people to organize that.
yes,
That's the way to
really
do.
need.
We are already talking about that with some friends here, but just of this COVID situation was not possible. But now the situation is getting better, so we can start arranging this.
Yes, yes,
And Maniko also, she was with us, and she asked us to help her to come to Brazil. So maybe, let's see what happens.
yes.
And let's talk about meditations. What's your favorite one? Let's see. Favorite technique.
I mean, the favorite ones I had many years back were Nada Brahma, Kundalini, and Nataraj. That were my beloved ones. And sometimes I think I should do it again. Also, but I don't really have the space here. It's a bit tight to really, or could do Nada Brahma. But actually, what I'm really interested in is having met Osho and having seen how he is with people, how he talks to them, how he encourages them, how he whacks them, and everything with so much love that even a big stick, they are so happy about to get it. That has shown me actually the only thing I want in my life is to find that space that Osho has and be able to be with my fellow travelers and non-travelers here on this planet Earth. That is actually my main thing. Everything else, they are great things to do and they do me good. But actually, I think that is not my main focus anymore. It's more, what can I do to be in this space that Osho was with us, and how much he helped us and how much he gave us the joy of life back, to see things different, to really love what we're doing, to get away from all these conditioning we had put on us. And that is my main thing.
That is
Everything else is not so important anymore. It is more this what I'm really looking for. And it's a journey just with myself in a way, but also you get response from everywhere. But that I feel I'm doing these days or not doing or whatever.
Or whatever.
No, because I just now, like 4 years ago, I took on the administration of this house, which is a very big house, and we have 10 or 11 people living here. And there's lots of blah, blah, paperwork to do, and telephone, and this and that. And it gives me so much opportunities now, because I have to talk to everybody, I have to communicate with everybody. So I'm sometimes running from A to Z and then back to A, just to organize things or find out things, because I'm not the one sitting there and directing the show here. No, I'm just a servant helping, coming together, something like this, And so I want to know from everybody all the time what they think about the things I'm in charge of, I'm having to manage. And yeah, that gives me a lot of opportunity to watch the space I'm in and from where I come and what I do, what I put out, and so on and so on. So it's very nice. I do enjoy it very much. There are a lot of very lovable people here. So it's easy in a way.
Is just residential, or you have some business there?
No, we don't have a business there. Also, we have a sort of business, I guess it's a structure. No, we are the GDBR. I don't know. I don't even know what it means in English or anything. It's just a kind of a society of something. Just a legal end somewhere. Very simple, nothing much, but we had to do it. So nobody, so the house, because we are many owners, so one owner had a lot of debts and they nearly took the house away to pay for the debts. So we found a different kind of organization, so that can't happen again. So I'm looking after that, but it's quite a lot of legal stuff, because in the last years they haven't done much on that end. So I'm clearing up some things.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to hear a little more about you dancing for Osho.
Yes.
Dancing for Osho. Ooh.
Yes.
Yes. What to say about that? I don't know. It's he said in one of his discourses, it was a good way for me to learn something. But he didn't say too much about it. But yeah, I can see, I see in every person, when I know them a little bit better, I can see something that is there. I call it a channel to the universe,
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has some open channel somewhere, where he is really there. Like for Nivedano, it's music. He is actually a person that moves around and sings and blah, blah, blah. But when he plays music, he is totally quiet. His being, everything, his body, everything, he's just playing. And he's totally there. So that's what I call, having a channel. And you can see it in every person. Somewhere it is, and it's not, it doesn't have to be anything fantastic or wow. No, it's just some kind of understanding, some kind of clarity that is there, and that's beautiful. So for me, it's the dance. That is my connection somehow. It's not conscious in the sense that I'm thinking about it or that I thought I have it or so. That is something that actually came much, much later, that it's really an open channel for me. And I guess that Osho used that, to do whatever he does.
To give us the opportunity to found found our talent or our connection or
whatever, where it's easy for us to go and find something or feel something or so, something like that. For me, of course, it was the joy when I came to, because I was a ballet dancer, which is very structured and so on, when I came to ashram, that was, of course, difficult, for me in the beginning. Because I went to the music group, of course, dancing and so on. And then I was finding out, hell, I'm totally caught in the structure. And so I dropped it, the dancing.
The easy way.
But it was good. I think it was good. So I did other things. I worked in the library and things like that, which I love too. Books is big love of mine. And then when I started again, something totally new was there, because having lived with Osho and in the commune and hearing him and the whole situation, just I could let go of the other stuff, of the structure at least. So that was great. It's beautiful to find your own dance and not move within limitations, not just because it looks great or that's how it is in ballet. It has a very strong structure, but it has a beauty too. It's not, I still love it, but it's my past.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We want to know also, Gayan, what changed for you after Osho left his body? You were there in Pune, and what happened next? How did you feel it? How do you feel it today?
Yeah, I mean, for me, the death of Nirvana was actually a big hit, because we were very close, and I didn't expect anything like that at all. And Osho was very sweet because he sent Shunyo to tell me about it, so that I would hear it from her and not somewhere around. That was really, really a big hit for me. And with Osho, there were many signs that he was going to leave. And we actually had a situation just 1 year before where it was very close to dying. And of course, because we were in the house, so we had some more knowledge about it than people outside the house. And so when Osho died, of course it was a shock in a way, because yes, you do know somewhere, he is really sick and he's really delicate and he can't come. I mean, everything was, his presence was less and less and less and less. But still, one doesn't really want to see it, or think about it.
Yes.
So it is in a way a shock when it happens and you have to digest it. And about Osho, he was there for me, just the same. I didn't miss him or anything. I can say I miss the work I've done for him, this kind of physical connection. And of course, I would never sit in front of him anymore and show him materials or whatever. But otherwise, I didn't feel different, I must say. And then I only saw then immediately, that I found interesting, the change in the ashram. Not in the people, but in the administrative level. And that was, not so great. You see the little power games really coming forth. Now that Osho is not there anymore. So now the whole thing started.
Yeah. And you came to Brazil after?
Yes. There was something with Nivi's mother. She was really sick. So his brother called just short before Osho died. And then we thought, oh, would be good to go. And I thought, oh, then I can go along too, And so we went for 3 months or something like that, and saw his mother and tried to help her, but it was not possible. So, but it was nice. What was nice were the Brazilian fruits. Oh, I tell you.
Caipirinha.
Oh, we had so much fruit. No, more the fruits.
Not the fruits, not the
not so much the fruits, more the fruits.
the
Because
fruits.
in Brazil and India, you only eat this and that, and the other ones not, because they are easily contaminated and la la la. So we were just wow. Yeah. So we went there, and I came to know the family and the whole situation there. Oh, Machu Picchu country. Oh, yay. And that was all very new for me. No, I don't think it is like that anymore. But we went to Itabuna,
Bahia.
It was, Bahia. So,
yes.
Jesus Christ! I thought I landed in Wild West or so. And his family was totally like that, So was not so easy for me, because Nivi was immediately a Brazilian again, no?
It's easy to fall into conditioning.
It's very easy. You don't even realize it, Only the people that don't have the same conditioning, they can see very clearly, but that doesn't help. So then I think Nivi, then we went back to Pune and stayed there, and Nivi did the Nala Park. No, he had his bit there in the Nala Park to create it. And then there was the Echo 92 in Rio, no?
Yes, I remember that.
He went for that, and a group of sannyasins went for that. I can't really remember who and where and what, but he went for that, and must have been really great. There was some kind of sannyasin situation there on that compound, and they had a good time there. And then after that, he found this land and stayed there. He didn't come back. So I joined him later then, and then I stayed there until, for 18 years.
Vale da Lua?
Yeah, first in that area, and later we moved to a place nearby, on the land too, on the same. It was one big fazenda. In the beginning, we just had these little part in the canyon. And then Nivi found out it's a big fazenda, and it's part of that. And then he came to know the owner, and they really hit it off, the two. And so somehow we could buy the land. Yeah.
I remember this time of HcO 92.
Yeah.
Just before I was in Japan, and I met this lady, Tamosan.
Yeah.
And she wanted to come to HcO
really?
92. I
Yeah.
was in his and her house. And then she's saying, I want to go, I want to go. And then her daughter comes and say, Mom, you have to be invited to go. I don't think they're
really?
gonna, yeah.
Ah,
I don't think they're gonna invite you, she said. The daughter says, because she's so high, yeah, she's so high. Then the daughter pulls her to the ground.
Yeah, would have been nice to have her there, no, for sure. Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Where did we start from?
We are going to the end of our interview. But I want to know from you, what are the best wisdom of Osho in your life for you? What is the best 3, 4, 5?
And so on. Actually, it's only really one. It's this loving, to become this loving being that can give the love to other people. That's it, you know. For me, there's nothing more. I'm not such a person that verbalizes everything. That's difficult for me. And that is really the essence of everything that I learned from Osho. There are so many things on every level you can learn from him. But that is the main thing for me, to be here on this planet with all these people. I would love to come to that space that Osho is in, the space of love, of understanding, of compassion. This is so beautiful. So that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all of it. It's all.
Yeah. Yes.
No, it's the whole thing.
Yes.
Yes. Gayan, very beautiful to meet you again, to stay with you, to hear more about you. For us, is like to meet Osho, your Osho, and our Osho meet together and do
yes.
in our being,
That's what it is. He said, when 3 sannyasins of mine meet, I'm there, he said. So
yes. That's what we have a group that doing every Wednesday. We meet online to do Kundalini.
Kundalini.
Yes,
6 o'clock here in Brazil.
Great.
We invite people
for free. We invite
we invite our people to on our
online,
program. We invite them to come. And it's beautiful. We have a group for more than 2 months already going on. It's beautiful.
If you want to join us,
it's gonna be too late for her.
It's 6 o'clock in Brazil.
The evening.
Yeah, it's
6 p.m. in Brazil.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1 o'clock for her.
Because now it's a little bit late.
Not good.
But
then maybe when it's summer here, then it's only 3 hours.
Yes. You're gonna be with us.
Yes.
Anyway, you are
very good. Yes.
In our hearts, you are already so.
Oh, very nice. Oh,
so, Gayan, once again, thank you for sharing your experience, your love with us. Thank you so much. Okay.
Ciao, Divya.
Tchau.
Tchau.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Meine Liebe.
Ja.
Grüßes. Bye.
Ai, que preciosidade, que coisa mais linda. Ai, a gente fica... Eu fico renovada.
Eu só tenho uma coisa a dizer. Melhor que Netflix.
Bem melhor que Netflix. Genuíno, autêntico, real.
Essa saída do Osho com a Gayan dançando ali foi linda.
Não, e você vê que ele levanta, né? Ela baixa a cabeça e ele, não, levanta, filha. Fica em pé, levante. Coisa linda. Muito bom. Muito lindo, muito lindo. Muito especial
aí.
esse nosso mestre.
Isso aí. Então
Sanguinha.
tá, gente. Quem ficou com a gente até agora, um beijo grande, boa noite. Ajude a gente a compartilhar para quem você acha que vai gostar.
É.
Tá, aqui o registro vai para o YouTube depois. Temos as 5 temporadas e uma separada que é YouTube Divya 10. Você entra lá, tem playlists, né? Playlists.
1, 2, 3,
Ali, Histórias com Osho, todas as temporadas bem organizadinhos lá, tá bem fácil de consultar e de maratonar. Terça-feira que vem tem mais, tem uma entrevista muito linda, podemos garantir. Não foi gravada, vai ser ao vivo, mas temos surpresas por aí.
Surpresa. Depois a gente divulga.
É. Quinta-feira já vamos divulgar.
Isso.
Beijo, Didi.
Beijo,
Beijo,
Biro.
gente.
Beijo,
Obrigado.
Sanguinha. Obrigada pela companhia.